What's up, gamers? GamerDad here. This is a guide to help you complete all of the Week 7 weekly quests. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. I greatly appreciate it. So, for our first challenge, we have to search Chrome chests at Flutter Barn or Shiny Sound. Super easy. All you need to do is locate 5 chests at either of these two POIs. I like Shiny Sound better. Flutter Barn, it's a bit of a pain. It's up in the air, and Shiny Sound, you have 2 huge sections of area that you can search here. So come here right off the battle bus. And what I was just doing here, I was honestly just on a mission to find chests. So all I'm doing is I'm running through buildings and I'm listening for that telltale sound of a chest being there. There's this, the typical sound that you hear. I can tell there's one here. Here's the first one. And recall, these are Chrome chests that need to be found, not just a regular chest. So that's 1 of 5. And then I'm literally just going to run from building to building. Grab a couple items just in case I have to deal with anybody while I'm on the search. So here's the second one. 2 of 5. Head over to the other side there. Here's the third. Number 4. And we've got one more building here. There's a chest just in the back here. And there's 5. So really find 5 chests anywhere at those 2 POIs. It can be in multiple matches. It doesn't matter. Nice and easy. On to the next one. This one is pick fruit from reality saplings. You need to pick 3 fruit. So if you haven't picked from your own reality sapling, this is the easiest quest you've ever done. So I haven't actually touched my sapling for at least a week or more. So this is my sapling. You can find your own sapling on your map. It's got the little sapling icon there. And so this is actually perfect because you can go to your own. There's a better chance it's there if it's yours. I like to actually put my sapling on the edge of the map in an area where I don't expect people to find it. So that's a good strategy for you. So I'm landing here. And so I'm going to pick the weeds around it. There's 3 weeds. That's going to help my fruit grow. Like I say, I haven't touched it in a while. If you just picked yours recently, it's not going to yield any fruit, unfortunately. And really annoyingly, I've got these 2 wolves here, and I'm trying to not get damage with my pickaxe because I'm saving that challenge for the next video I'm going to actually shoot. So that's why, in case you're wondering why is he not taking out these wolves, it's just because I don't want to get any damage with my pickaxe and influence my other challenges that I'm working on. So there we go. There is the 3 fruit picked. That challenge is complete, and on to the next one. Next up, enter a Chrome Vortex. So this one is extremely simple, the easiest one of the week. So when you come off the battle bus, you'll notice that there's going to be a Chrome Vortex at Herald Sanctum, but then there's also one that is actually moving around. So at this point here, it's west of Lustrous Lagoon, but all you got to do is look at your map after you've deployed from the battle bus, and you will see where the other one is. But to keep it simple, you can just come to Herald's here, and you simply just have to fly into this. Alternatively, if you're on the ground, you could walk up to it and also just get sucked up into it and go for a little ride, and you will get the challenge. So I was just looking around here to show you if there were any other vortexes, and at least you can get a picture of that other vortex there. So take your pick once you're coming off the battle bus, and as I said, all you got to do is fly through it, and that one is complete. Definitely the easiest one this week. So that one's done, and on to the next. This one is damage opponents with shotguns. So relatively simple. I recommend going to a popular POI that right off the battle bus. So I like Chrome Jam Junction. Rocky Reels is great, but you're going to be in for a lot of action. And another one is Fort Jonesy. Either one of those POIs are really good and have a lot of people landing at them. There's lots of ground loot. There's lots of chests, which really increases your ability to quickly pick up the necessary weapon and then go after opponents / players and get that damage. So with 500, you're going to need to get at least 5 players, and that's if they've got full health. If they have some shields, it'll help a bit. But so you're going to land. Once you get yourself a shotgun or 2, listen and look for players, and once you see them or hear them, go straight at them. So I got the 1 shot on that person there. Head over here, take this person out. I can hear more people firing off on the sides here. The moment I see someone, I'm basically just running after them. You know how it is when you're playing and you just feel like you're the Terminator and you're invincible? This is how I was feeling here. Boom on this one, and watch this one. Jump, bam, shot. Was loving those hits. I got all excited at first thinking I needed 5 eliminations, then remembered it was actually 500 damage. Check this out. I bet you he thought he was going for a nice trip and then ran into that end of that shotgun. So all you're going to do is keep grinding this one out, find as many players as you can. I eventually had to start a second match, and I came over here to Fort Jonesy. My shooting is a little bit wacky. I did have a medical procedure today. I had some anesthetic, and it's got my head a little woozy and wonky, so my aim is definitely off today. But I'm just happy that I got my challenges done. So that is it for that challenge. That's 500 damage with the shotgun. Challenge complete, and on to the next one. This one is damage opponents with pistols, harvesting tools, like your pickaxe, or grenades. So for me, I do like to use the pistol. And as mentioned before, I also like Fort Jonesy for damaging opponents. There's lots of people that land here, and it's easy to quickly get some loot. So I came off here, landed, got myself a shotgun and a grenade, heard this person, ran over there, took them out. There's 100 damage. And then I just kept going around and around. I heard some people over here. Always best to try to take people by surprise. So that person's done. This actually worked out really well, this location. As you see, there's 1, 2, and then by the time I get to the other side here, another person coming behind me. Just got that pistol expert there. There's another one. 3 in one little building. Challenge is almost done. I just had to head over here to the water at the edge of the map. Almost done. Just have to take a few shots at this person. I do hit them a couple times, and the challenge indicator is just a little bit delayed. So you'll see I nailed a bit of damage there, and it takes another couple seconds before the challenge actually shows up as being completed. Even though I didn't hit him right there, it'll show completed in a second. I actually ran out of pistol ammo, and I was happy to see that the challenge was actually complete. So now on to the next one. This is deal damage to opponents at Loot Lake. So Loot Lake, if you don't know, it's right there. There's lots of weapons here. A fair bit of people land here, but it is a large area. You've got those big spots, the north there, off to the east. There's the island where people land. So I don't like this area as much, and it's nice that you only have to get 200 damage here. But I basically landed, collected some good loot, and then just ran around until I came across somebody. So it took me a little while. I did start, as I said, on the east. I had to make my way up to the northern bit of the lake here. I heard someone here, and again, I'm on that, recovering from my anesthetic here, and I totally thought that the goo gun there was actually a person. But meanwhile, he was right behind there, so I picked him up. One good strategy for getting damage on people is get bounty boards, because then you can actually go hunt people down. It makes it much easier. So I just continued to look around here. Eventually, after moving around, I do spot this person out in the water. Pull out my Ranger assault rifle. Aim's a little bit off, no doubt. But I stick with it. Take this person out. Blam. There we go. And that challenge is complete. So not too hard to get that 200 damage. Now this one. Damage opponents with ranged weapons while riding wildlife. What a gong show. So I actually recorded this on my own account. And then I exited the app and I lost my recording. Total rookie error. So then I actually had to use my son's account. So in case you're wondering why my character's different, I'm playing here on my son's account just to get this one challenge. I was going to use my replay recording, but then there was nothing on the HUD. There was no map and everything, and it looked dodgy. So this isn't sus. I swear this is actually me doing the challenge. But so here's my idea with this one is I'm flying in and I'm actually looking for wildlife. I didn't actually see any here. I was really hoping I could see wildlife and land on it. But my strategy really is to get some wildlife and then go into Fort Jonesy and pick on somebody who's there. So I couldn't find anything. I headed into Fort Jonesy here, found that Cobra DMR, got myself a bit of ammo, and now I'm out of here. I honestly don't want to kill anyone, even if they are here, because I actually want to find the animal, come back and take them out. That's my strategy, in case you're wondering why I'm bailing. So what better way than to find an animal really quickly? I'm going to use this pickup truck. And luckily, as you'll see, I hang a big right hook there. And the best part is, not only does somebody start shooting at me, which tells me that there's a player nearby, but as you'll see up on the right side here, we see a gold wolf pop up. This is a wolf who, when you kill them, they actually give you some sweet loot. But so it's perfect timing because the person is just shooting at me. I've got that Cobra DMR, so it's great for a long shot. Take a few more shots at this person. Blam. They're toasted. And that is it. That's the last bit of the challenge there. Actually, no, that isn't the last bit of the challenge. That was my first. I had to get one more kill, actually. So here's my last bit of the challenge. Taking this guy out here. The Cobra wasn't reloading well, and I kind of goofed around here. But either way, that's the challenge complete. I do hope all the videos are helpful for you. Please drop a like. Leave me a comment. And if you're watching and you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. I greatly appreciate your support. Have a great evening. Until the next video, this is GamerDad out.